Welcome to NewsReel Weekly, except today it's not going to be a weekly recap, it's going to be an annual recap of all the moving parts of the economy. Those are going to be currencies, stocks, and Bitcoin. So 2023 is behind us. Let's wrap it all up. So before I begin, like and subscribe. Obviously it helps the algorithm push it out to more people, but it also helps me to stay motivated. Let's jump in. So let's break it all down. I'm going to show you the 2023 charts of the things that I want to review, and then I'm going to break it down even more and tell you why there was an uptrend, why there was a downtrend, the deep meaning behind all of it. So let's start with the pound. Here, what happened was Governor Andrew Bailey implied that interest rates may have peaked, but he was wrong. Now it's become increasingly clear that interest rates need to be risen, and so they were, increasing the pound's value. Here is their American strength playing in, and again, a reminder, this is GBP against USD. So USD strength means GBP weakness. Now, interest rate hikes end around here, and consumers are feeling positive about the economy. All in all, the British pound rose in value, so 2023 was a successful year. Now it's Euro time. The euro is used by 20 European countries, including Germany, the most influential out of all of them. Euro shares the same story as a pound. Wrong about interest rates in the beginning, causing Credit Suisse to collapse. And then European Union was one of the last banks to raise rates, but then they picked up the pace by following a more aggressive approach to raise the rates. Again, this is euro against USD. USD strength comes in, and then euro weakens. And then follows optimism by the consumers, knowing that interest rates are done for good. Overall, euro takes a win by gaining 6.31% year over year. Now it's greenback time, so the US dollar is a Federal Reserve currency, and it really has a power to move the market. Here, 2023 starts with a pullback in the downtrend, causing dollar to rise in value. Then follows the US bank failures. VIX index at all-time highs, and people thought that the recession was here. Thankfully, it wasn't. After comes equity strength as things like tech and the stock market pick up the pace, the dollar declines. And here's when Jerome Powell mentioned that they're not done raising rates. Powell was very hawkish, which made the dollar fly high. And then just like a yo-yo, it went up and then it went down for the opposite reason. Jerome Powell became very dovish and dismissed all the chances of recession, which made equities jump high and dollar to hit the floor. Overall, the dollar was very, very volatile in 2023, and to be honest with you guys, it was not a good investment. The dollar's time will come again, but it was not 2023. This wraps up currencies. Now let's move to its counterpart, which are the beloved stocks. Stocks had a rough start after the failure of banks. People panicked and they sold their stocks, causing it to decline, but not too much. We see stocks picking up as the employment numbers stay very, very high. People keep making money and keep spending money like there's no tomorrow. All of this market movement is good for stocks. Here, Jerome Powell makes his hawkish remarks and mentions that more rate hikes should be expected. And that didn't last long as people overturned that and just kept spending like crazy. Overall, stocks outperformed expectations by a full mile. And the only explanation I have for that is that unemployment numbers were very, very low. People were employed and they were making money. When people make money, they gotta spend it. So they were spending money. Now let's talk about Bitcoin to end it all. So do I even need to explain what happened here? Let's just say that if you had invested on January 1st of 2023 and bought one Bitcoin at the price of $16,000, you would have more than doubled its value and could have sold it at $44,000. Only if everybody knew that, nobody would work their jobs. So let's get into the specifics. Bitcoin is mostly related to the interest rate hikes. You should notice that most of 2023, Bitcoin really was not making massive gains. And right after October, which was around the time when Jerome Powell mentioned that there will be no more rate hikes, Bitcoin skyrocketed and it's still going. Long story short, everyone thought that this is the end for Bitcoin, but they really made a comeback. Now this is good for Bitcoin, but also the cryptocurrency industry. They really had a good year. Now this marks the end of the 2023 recap. Let me know if you'd like me to recap any other things, any other commodities or stocks or currencies, and I'll do it for you. Also, let me know if you'd like me to review or go over any predictions or forecasts that I have for the year of 2024. With that said, like, subscribe, and comment down below on what you liked. Have a great day. Take care of yourself.